Good morning. Welcome to Not Just Sports by Noel Epps, Sunday morning edition. Welcome. We got a lot to cover today. We're going to cover today's picks with Gary Callis. Hopefully Gary Callis isn't as inebriated as he was last night. Although I like him inebriated, he's funny as hell. And today we're going to talk about adult bullies. Some of the worst people in the world are adult bullies. But in the meantime, please like and share. Craig Davis, good morning. Craig's bound to say something crazy. That's why I need him around. Okay, please like and share. Please like and share the page. Excuse me. Had a good breakfast this morning. Please like and share the page. We do it all here. Again, we do everything. Whatever you need to know about, whatever you want to talk about, we do it right here. Everything. We have it all. Rappers, actors, singers, athletes, beauty pageant winners, authors, hood celebrities. We have it all here. Showtimes have changed due to life, work. We will be on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. and Sunday 10 a.m. Right before the games. We'll talk about the games. Get your picks ready right before the games. Okay? Also, don't forget my brother's show, Chris Epps Presents. That's every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. We got some things to talk about. Don't forget www.busbusAMOVE.com. That's a party bus for kids. Also, please don't forget Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated. The email address is SSAUNDERS. That's SSAUNDERS at ICGHome.com. Sonia, what's up, baby? Okay, let's talk for a second. Slug, what's good, baby? Let's talk for a second. Because I thought, you think as you get older, there's some things that you leave in high school. There's some high school tactics that you think you leave in high school. But apparently there isn't. So, a lot of it stems from people who don't leave their area too much. For instance, and I'm not picking on them because I love them. My wife is from Brooklyn. What? Oh, my wife is from Brooklyn. So I'm not picking on Brooklyn heads. But Brooklyn needs to understand there are places that are outside of Brooklyn. A lot of Brooklyn cats don't leave Brooklyn. I mean, let's just state the facts. A lot of Brooklyn cats don't own vehicles because it's hard to own a vehicle in Brooklyn and maintain it when you got to park it on the side of the street and you have a snowplow leave your shit parked up for 2 weeks. Or you have some people leaning on your car. Or this, that, and the third. So I got to talk to my Brooklyn brothers today. And my Brooklyn sisters today. I want y'all to understand I want y'all to understand. I understand. I understand, Craig.
Is he missing? It's probably his cage. Huh? It's probably his cage.
I want y'all to understand there are places outside of Brooklyn. Brooklyn heads. Now, I even had this conversation with people at my job. Let's be clear. Yes, I'm from East New York. They are stuck. Yeah, they stuck. I want Brooklyn. I'm going to start with this. I'm going to fuck every Brooklyn head, every Brooklyn person up. I'm going to fuck their head up right now. Brooklyn is Long Island. Let me say it again. Brooklyn is Long Island.
No.
I'm going to say it one more time. Brooklyn is Long Island. What is an island, you ask? What is an island? Island is a landmass surrounded by water. That's what an island is. So let's just take, most Brooklyn heads don't have a car, so I'm willing to take them on a road trip to show them how Brooklyn is Long Island. If you get on the LIE, let's just say you want to take a trip to Manhattan and you want to go under the bridge. And we get on the LIE and we take it all the way to the bridge. There's a bridge that starts in Brooklyn to take you to Manhattan. It's taking you from across a water, across a water. That's what this bridge is taking you to. So I don't know what's as far as we can go in Long Island. Greenport. So if you go from Greenport to Brooklyn, you are in Long Island. More like Long Island is Brooklyn. No, 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 Earl. More like Long Island is Brooklyn. More like Long Island is Brooklyn. No, Brooklyn's in Long Island. Long Island is the master land. The master land is called Long Island. Brooklyn's in it. Brooklyn is a part of Long Island. Don't get it fucked up. So you Brooklyn, I had a Brooklyn kid tell me the other day, we eat on our own. No, you don't. Because if you look at Brooklyn today, Brooklyn don't look like 1999. Brooklyn don't look like 1989. The black man, the black family is being slowly pushed out of Brooklyn. Not even pushed out, priced out of Brooklyn. And then I'm going to tell you what Suffolk County and Nassau County is in a second. So, I understand you want to rep your borough. I understand your borough is important to you. Nolan, take that garbage to the front of the house. I understand your borough is important to you. I understand that. Thank you, Earl. I understand that, Brooklyn. You love Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Is Brooklyn in the house? I get it. You love your borough. But you're not New York City. They fooled you into paying New York City taxes. Living like New York City. You are Long Island. You're Long Island. Now let me hurt your feelings a little bit more. When you go to Suffolk County, you meet the people of Suffolk County, and hi Sabrina, and you meet the people of Nassau County. All they are is Brooklyn people who wanted more land, who wanted to be around trees. That's all Long Island is. Don't get it twisted, Brooklyn. Brooklyn heads. Brooklyn heads. If y'all think going to Long Island is like going to Virginia, no. All Long Island is city people who wanted more land. I guarantee you, if you talk to your neighbors, 9 out of 10 of them will say, I was born in Brooklyn, but we moved out here because we wanted more land. And in some aspects, it's cheaper. Yes, in Queens. Yes, in Queens. Don't get it twisted. But the Queens head ain't like the Brooklyn head. The Brooklyn head thinks everything stops as soon as they get Queens. It's almost like they get twitchy, they get scratchy. Oh, like a fiend. Oh, we're getting close to Queens. If you ask 9 out of 10, good morning, Benjamin Patton. I hope you had a nice trip. If you ask 9 out of 10 people on here that are on here, on my little podcast, if you ask them, and they're in Long Island right now, they probably originated in Brooklyn or Queens. Correct. Only thing I'm jealous of is having more land. My house has no backyard or front yard. That's all Long Island is. A young boy told me he was mad because he had to mow the lawn the other day. I said, where you live at? He said, Hollis. Boy, that ain't mowing no goddamn lawn. You live in Hollis, Queens? That ain't mowing nobody's goddamn lawn. Look, Slug, Brooklyn. Slug is from Brooklyn. He lives in Long Island. So here's the deal. Here's why I bring this up. Understand this, too, about me. Understand this about me. I don't have to lie to anybody. I don't have to lie to anybody. Matter of fact, I can't stand, two people I can't stand. I can't stand a liar and a thief. A liar and a thief make my skin crawl. So here I am in this semi-pro football chat room, right? So out of the blue, this young boy, I'm old enough to be his daddy, I could spank him. I was chilling, having Thanksgiving with my family, you know, we talking and whatever. And I went on Facebook and it said, Noel Epps, keep my team's name out your mouth. You're scared to play us. You've been ducking us for Now he young. He young. He brand new. Fresh off the nipple. And people take, some things a little too seriously. And then if you don't know, you probably should shut the fuck up. If you don't know. They're one of the, that's right, Earl. They're one and the same. You lie, you steal. That's probably true. So the young boy called me out. And these Brooklyn dudes, right, expect for you, because you live in Long Island, they expect you to like kowtow to them. Oh, you're from Brooklyn. I shouldn't say shit to you. You got the wrong Long Island nigga. Before I was in Long Island, I was in South Side Jamaica, Queens. Okay, I don't fight fair. I'm dirty. I'm from South Side Jamaica, Queens, nigga. You heard me? Before there, I was in Little Vietnam. Know what they call Little Vietnam? Far Rockaway. So if we can outpour each other, I love when black people do that. I was poorer than you, but at the same time they turn around and tell you they got more money than you. I was broker than you. I lived in this project. I was poorer than you. I love when black people do that. Yeah, fresh off the nipple, Sabrina. Brand new to the world. So again, this is semi-pro football, and they tend to, they move in packs. You know, Brooklyn moves with Brooklyn. Long Island don't do that. Whatever organization Long Island's rocking with, that's the organization they rocking with. But it's all mishmash in Brooklyn. Now, I'm not going to name the organizations. You forgot Hempstead. Hempstead is Long Island. Hempstead. They the roughest areas. They the roughest area. Go ahead. I bet you it's in Long Island. Name the illest project. Name the illest project. I bet you it's in Long Island. So I'm going to give you Brooklyn heads a little bit of a geographical lesson. Brooklyn, Marcy Projects is in Long Island. 40 Projects is in Long Island. I didn't live in Hempstead. I lived in Uniondale. 40 Projects is in Long Island. What other project? Come on, give me another one. I said Marcy. I'm drawing a blank. Okay, Albany and Rutland, Crown Heights, Bed-Stuy is in Long Island. You live in Long Island. Redfern Projects, Edgemere Projects, Hamels Projects, Ocean Village Projects, Pink Houses. You are in Long Island. Sorry. Sorry, you don't want to hear that, Brooklyn. You are in Long Island. Far Rock got the illest projects. You just never know. This is a fact. Redfern, Edgemere, Hamels, Ocean Village, Auburn, Edgemere. Stop. You are in Long Island. I know that hurts your heart. I know that's something you don't want to hear. Now, Brooklyn heads, let me explain something to you. There are parts that you call Long Island because y'all think Long Island is soft. Y'all think parts, we got to outpour each other. We got out, who lives in the roughest neighborhood? Brooklyn, Queens, please, let me please explain to you. I'm going to help you, Brooklyn. I'm going to help you, Queens. There are parts of Long Island you don't want to be in. Let me say that again. There are parts of Long Island you just don't want to be in. Hempstead. You don't want to be in Hempstead in certain parts of the day. You don't. You just don't. I'm gonna start from cause I've been around since the goddamn state trooper booth was a toll booth. The state trooper station was a toll booth. So I'm gonna walk y'all east. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk y'all east. Hempstead, you don't want to be a part of Hempstead? You just don't want to be there. Brooklyn, Queens. Brooklyn and Queens, y'all are Long Island. So then I'm going to just walk y'all east. Amityville. You don't want to be in parts of Amityville at certain parts of the day. You don't want to be in Boulder Bank Park and not know nobody in there. I'm just sorry. It's not what you want to do. I'm going to walk you east, Brooklyn and Queens. Wine dance. Hell to the no. There is parts of Long Island you don't want to be in. Wine dance, you don't want to be in wine dance at night on a Wednesday when there ain't shit to do. You know why? Because you become the shit to do. You don't want to be in that park. You don't be anywhere near that park. Because Brooklyn seems to think, and I'm not even going to say Queens that much. I don't get it from that many Queens heads. But Brooklyn seems to think that shit is sweet in Long Island. Or there's suckers in Long Island. It don't work like that. Rakim is from Wyandanch. That's a fact. And I'm only talking Southern State. I ain't going to Glen Cove. I ain't going to Huntington. I'm just talking South right now. Then you keep going east. After you pass Wyandanch, you got your West Islip, your West Babylons, all that other good shit. But then you hit Bayshore. There are parts of Bayshore you don't want to be in. Stop acting like shit is sweet. The Bronx also have that mentality about Long Island. But hold on. Let me use the bathroom real quick. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I've been drinking a lot of water. Been drinking a ton of water the last 2 days. Okay? But we said, Sabrina's right. But let's talk about Brooklyn for a second. Because I'm under attack in a room. And here's the other thing. You are attacking a guy who likes to be attacked on Facebook. It is funny to me. You're entertaining to me. But now I got to teach you. So I said Bayshore. How about Brentwood? You don't want to be, you definitely don't want to be in parts of Brentwood. You don't want to do this to yourself, Brooklyn. This is why you don't leave Brooklyn, because you're familiar with your territory. You're familiar with your surroundings. So then we said Brook, we said Bayshore, we said Brentwood. What about CI? What about Central Islip? You don't want to be in Central Islip. These are places you don't want to be. I love Brooklyn. I love the energy. I love the fact that you love your community. But let me tell you something, Brooklyn, your community don't love you. Let me say it again, Brooklyn. Your community don't love you. You holding on to something that they don't even want you a part of. You don't see that they're trying to force you out through finances? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Again, Brooklyn, I love you. Again, Brooklyn, I love you. But you're attacking the wrong guy. I have no reason to lie to you. I have no reason to lie to you. I stay out here in Long Island. I have no reason to lie to you. I have no reason to be scared of you. That's the other thing they like to use. Scared. Scared of what? Scared of what for what? So I'm still working my way east. I said Bayshore, I said Brentwood, I said CI. Now from there, from CI, we go to a small place called Gordon Heights. We go to a small place called Gordon Heights, USA. You could walk across Gordon Heights in an hour. You could walk from the beginning of Gordon Heights to the end of Gordon Heights in an hour. Now these semi-pro leagues, right? And these semi-pro leagues, some of these New York City teams come out to a park called Granny Road. Storyteller. Who's a storyteller? Some of these teams come out to Granny Road, they want to tell you Granny Road's in Medford. Oh, that's some bullshit. They want to tell you Granny Road's in Medford. Granny Road is in Gordon Heights. Don't get it twisted. And I always tell these teams, when you leave this park, make a left. When you leave this park, make a left. When you get down to Route 112, make another left. You good. As soon as you fuck up and make a right, Jesse Merritt, what's up, baby? As soon as you fuck up and make a right, you in trouble. I'm telling you now. If you get to Wilson Avenue, North Fleet Lane, Seymour Ave, you see streets like that, you fucked up. You fucked up in a major way. Oh, I'm not finished. I'm not finished, Sabrina. My guys at Gordon Heights don't play fair. I'm telling you now, certain people need permission to go into Gordon Heights. You ain't gotta like it, but I'm just telling you the truth. And guess what? You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. Just do it. Just do it and you'll find out. You will feel a very uncomfortable energy. Just do it. You don't have to believe me. We heard about the projects, Pink Houses, Marcy. Half of us was born and raised in those areas. Long Island is Brooklyn people who wanted to have more land. That's all Long Island is. Don't get it fucked up. Thank you, Jesse. So then Sabrina brings up another town. Another town is called Bellport, USA. Oh my goodness. Bellport and Gordon Heights used to fight each other on a regular basis. You don't want to be in Bellport? You do not want to be in Bellport. I don't give a damn. Bellport is one of those towns you don't want to be in no matter what time of day. Morning, you don't want to be at Bellport. Noon, you don't want to be at Bellport. At night, you don't want to be at Bellport. You better hurry up and get over to South Country. South Country is a part of Bellport, but that's like Brightwaters and Bayshore. That's where the white people live at. It's a little different. You better hurry up and get your ass over there. Don't break down in Bellport. Break down in South Country. Oh, no. Deandra, I'm not there yet. I'm working my way east. But since you brought it up, that South Hampton reservation where the Shinnecock Indians are, oh, no. Brooklyn, you don't want to be there. Don't fuck around and get the name Hampton caught up with East Hampton, West Hampton. Don't do that. Don't do that. See, on the reservation, they got their own rules on the reservation. They got their own rules and regulations. Listen, I seen a boy driving a quad, butt-ass naked. You got no people on the reservation. I saw a boy riding a quad. Dangling, nuts, ass, all out. There's different rules on the reservation. Police can't come on the reservation. You heard me. Suffolk County Police can't come on nobody's reservation. You get caught within that 3-mile radius if you want. They driving cars, no license plate, no inspection. Ambulance can't come on. Ambulance can't come on reservation. Ambulance can't come on reservation. Not without seeing the chief. Can't happen. So I give this lesson to the Brooklyn heads. And don't get it fucked up, Brooklyn heads. I love y'all. I give this lesson to the Brooklyn heads Because a lot of y'all talk like Long Island is beneath your thug. First of all, I'm 47 years old, so there's no more thugging for me. I like to think I've matured, I've evolved. So all that thugging don't mean shit to me. All that crazy talk don't mean shit to me. I'm not that guy. I'm not a guy who's, and I'm not a follower. I'm my own man. If I was a follower, I wouldn't be doing this shit. Because I got so many naysayers. I got so many people say, your podcast sucks. You shouldn't be doing a podcast. I don't give a fuck what you think. Because I'm not a follower. I'm not that type of guy. I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable enough to say, my wife is a bad bitch. She fine. I'm comfortable enough to say, I'm a fly nigga. And I'm 375, I'm a fly nigga. I'm comfortable. Say it one more time. No, they don't. They heard me loud and clear. This is why I like your show, because you tell the truth. People don't know Long Island ain't no place to play. And I'm not trying to brag about the bad places in Long Island. But I need to let the Brooklyn heads know, because a lot of the Brooklyn heads don't leave Brooklyn. There are places outside of your view that you don't even have a clue, that you don't even want to dabble in those areas. Stop. All that tells me is you don't travel enough, or you don't have a vehicle. So now again, Brooklyn heads, you don't want to hear this, but you are a part of Long Island. You are definitely a part of Long Island. You have to cross a bridge to get to Manhattan. You have to cross a bridge to get to Manhattan. You have to cross a bridge to get to the Manhattan is what we call New York City. You have to go under a tunnel. You have to go in a tunnel, cross a bridge, Brooklyn, to get to the other island you call New York City. Brooklyn, you're not a part of New York City. They bamboozled you. They got you paying New York City taxes. They got you going to New York City public schools. You had a chance to attach yourself to Nassau and Suffolk, but you chose not to. I'm just giving y'all a Long Island lesson. We're not going to outpour each other. I live in the projects. I live in a one-bedroom house. I got roaches. I got mice. I got 4 kids and no job. I sell drugs. I murder people. We are not going to outpour each other, because that's not what I'm into. I just need Brooklyn to understand. And I love you, Brooklyn. So understand this. When you attack me, you're the black mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, only in the North. So understand this, Brooklyn. When you attack me, I like it. Especially if you attack me on Facebook. Listen, here's another thing. I have no reason to lie to you. None whatsoever. And no reason to lie to you. I don't know you well enough to lie to you. Why would I lie to somebody I don't even know? Why would not even me? Why would anybody lie to a person they don't even know? And then why would anybody lie to a person about a game? So this is why it all comes back to football and semi-pro. See, semi-pro is a weird world. It's a weird world for me. Will Stanback, my guy, how you doing? Semi-pro football is a weird world for me because I have loyalty issues. Like, I'm very loyal. I'm loyal to a fault. I'm loyal to a fault. Even if you're in a bad situation and I know what you did was wrong, I am going to be loyal to you. Because I'm very understanding that people make mistakes. I make mistakes. I've made mistakes. I'm going to make more mistakes. I'm loyal to a fault. So, I have a team, and I'm loyal to that team. I'm loyal to those 54 guys. That's it. And Brooklyn is not like that. There's one, two, three, four, 5. There's about 6 teams in Brooklyn. So let's do the math. 6 times 5 is 300. 30. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 50 is 300. So let's use 300 players. There's not 300 football players in Brooklyn. There's about 150 to 200. And they all play on those 6 teams. So you understand the math? So I get it when I walk into the room and I tell them a fact. I tell them a fact that their coach or that their team owner didn't tell them. You know why he didn't tell them? Because he doesn't want to lose his 150th player. He don't want to lose him for telling the truth. But if you come from my head, I'm going to tell your truth. Don't come for me. Because again, I got nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. Don't come for me. When you come for me, know I'm spilling all the beans. So now, some of y'all want to know what's going on. I'm going to tell you without telling all the names. In 2016, the Long Island Red Devils semi-pro football organization came into existence. I was the head coach of the Long Island Red Devils in 2016. We set up preseason games because we wasn't sure where we were as a team. We thought we were good, but we didn't know where we were. So then we called, I want to say no exaggeration, about 10 teams. Some teams couldn't play because they weren't ready. Some teams couldn't play because they quit their league, whatever it may be. We called Team B. Team B said, "Yup, we're excited to play you guys. Let's go." And it comes to this Brooklyn mentality again. We're ready to play you guys. Let's go. So, once they realized that the other players from their team was going to go back to their other teams, they didn't have a foundation to play us. So they called us back and said, we're not ready. We don't have enough linemen. That was in 2016. I kept that secret. I'm good. Didn't say anything to anybody. I'm telling you who ruffled my feathers, Kevin. I didn't say anything to anybody. I'm good. Kept my mouth shut, kept that secret. They don't have enough linemen. You don't have a foundation if you don't have enough linemen. So we're going to try again next year. Again, we called Team B again. In 2017, we called them. We told them, because if they're having money issues, we told them, we will even come to you. You don't have to come to us. We will come to you. We want to play you guys. Okay, they said they had their season. They're in season. Okay, cool. Here are two things we could do. We could wait till the end of the season, or we can play you during your bye week. That's exactly what we said. They never called us back. They never called us back. They didn't even have the decency to say, hey, Apps, we're not ready to play you. Fine, cool. 2018, this year. No, I'm sorry. 2017, they just said they wasn't ready. That's all they said. 2017, oh, yeah, 2017, they said they were. No, I'm sorry. I'm right. 2017, they said they wasn't ready to play us. They never called us back. 2018, this is the third year we're chasing these bastards. I'm not going to call them bastards because I think that the guy who runs them, I think his heart's in the right place. He just can't control the people that are around him. And be clear. Be clear. As a coach, as an owner, as a general manager, you have to have a certain amount of control over the people that represent you. Don't tell me, I can't control so-and-so. But you're a slave to so-and-so because he might be a good player. You ain't willing to say, so-and-so, get off my team because I can't control you. You're not ready to say that. So as I was saying, 2017 comes. We are looking to play them again. Again, we hear they're a good organization. So we want to play people who are good teams so we can understand where we are as a football team. 2018, they won a championship. Now, they won a championship in a league where all the players are scattered out all over the place in the league. If I put my team in that league, I could do very well in that league. So let's go back to 2018. They won a championship in their league. Congratulations to them. Now, when they win their championship, that's all the more reason for me to want to play them. Because I told you what? What did I tell you? I'm trying to get a good game. That's all the more reason for me to want to play you. You won a championship. And who they won it with, I know we could beat up on this dude all day long. They won it with a 5'6", 5'8" quarterback. So the people who are doing the most talking are the people who never spoke to us. That's the crazy part. They wasn't on the phone. They ain't get no text messages. But the man who was on the phone, who got all the text messages, ain't saying shit. I guess they kind of lured me in. Because I shouldn't be talking to them. Because they didn't want to talk in the first place. So that was 2018. They won their championship. They clearly told us, we want to enjoy our championship a little bit. We're going to meet you in the EFA. The EFA is the league we won. We'll meet you in the EFA. Okay, cool. Again, I don't have a problem with that. I know for the past 3 years I've been trying to play y'all. I know that for a fact. My guy, Stanley Mann Jr., he works on it. He calls people religiously. They calls me and say, yo, this is what the deal is with them. This is what the deal is with them. Now, this is how we like to do it. So they know. We like to start with a weaker team because we're coming out of practice. A weaker team, get to a stronger team, to a stronger team, to a stronger team. We try to play 4 preseason games. They were our 4th preseason game. Team B was our 4th preseason game. So when we call them this year, they won their little championship. Congratulations. They told us, wait, because we'll see you in the EFA. They get to the EFA, don't like the rules, and then quit the EFA. So this is the third. James Simpson, what's up? So this is my 3rd year of chasing them around. Now, I've chased you around for 3 years. I'm not chasing you around for a 4th. I'm not chasing you around for a 4th. I chase you for 3 years. I'm not chasing you for. So now is your time to come see me. You want to play me? Come see me. Team B. Now, Team C, we were trying to play them for the last 2 years. They're a good team. Very good team. We win our championship. We win our championship with 2 minutes out. Yo, let's go play them. Play us now. Play us now. What you eat don't make me shit. I'm not that guy. You ain't gonna tell me when we gonna do something. So now I look at my teammate. I talk to my team. What do you guys think about playing Team C in a couple of weeks? Yo, coach, I got a broken arm. Yo, coach, I got 3 broken ribs. Yo, coach, I got a broken toe. Yo, coach, I got a pulled hammy. Yo, coach, I got a pulled hammy. Yo, coach, I'm having shoulder surgery. I rescheduled it. So I'm supposed to play you when half my team is decimated by injury? You wouldn't play me? And you had a month off of rest already? Come on, stop playing. Stop playing. See, a lot of fighting, a lot of warfare involves common sense. Involves common sense. Manny Pacquiao should have never fought on Mayweather the first time. If he had a torn labrum going into the fight, you know what? He would succumb to peer pressure. He allowed peer pressure to push him into that ring against Mayweather when he wasn't at 100%. You ain't doing that to me. Sorry. You ain't doing that to me. I don't even feel obligated. I don't even feel obligated. So I said to them, Team C, let's play at your tournament. They hold a tournament. Let's play at your tournament. Nah, we don't want you to play at our tournament. That was the first year. No, I'm sorry. The second year they said that. Now this year we won our championship. We supposed to jump when they say jump. Get the fuck out of here. You got the wrong brother for that foolishness. I'm very secure in who I am as a man. I'm very secure in who I am as a football coach. You know, one of the things I do well in life, I talk shit, I drive well, and last but not least, I coach gooder than a motherfucker. I can flat out coach. I know I can. I can figure out trends. I can figure out solutions to certain problems. Am I the best thing since sliced bread? No, because I'm coaching at the semi-pro level. But I'm better than my peers. Sorry. And then one more thing, Brooklyn, before we get to Gary. One more thing. Gooder. Yeah, that's a bad word. That's a bad word, Earl. One more thing about Brooklyn cats. No, it's not the Bronx cats. Some of the uptown cats. Let me explain something. And I don't want to ever have it come to this. But understand, there are goons everywhere. Stop threatening me with harsh talk, goon talk. We got goons. Stop threatening me with that shit. First of all, I'm 47 years old. I'm grown. A lot of y'all are old enough to be your daddy. Part of the reason why young boys talk to grown men like that is because their daddy never slapped the shit out of them. Now I love me some Brooklyn. Like John Morrison, I love that dude. I think there's something about it. He has a good aura to him. Skip Jenkins, I love that dude. Again, he has a good aura to him. He's funny. But there's certain dudes in Brooklyn that say certain shit and everybody jumps on their team. And then they talk threatening to you, like you're supposed to be scared of them. Come on, man. Let's do better. Let's do better. That's why I had to walk y'all through Long Island. We have the same shit in Long Island. Brooklyn, you are a part of Long Island. Don't get it fucked up. Brooklyn, you're a part of Long Island. Don't say we're scared to go to Bed-Stuy. We're scared to go to Crown Heights. Don't say that, because we're not scared. We have other things to live for. See, in certain areas, life is cheap. I don't have nothing to prove going to Bed-Stuy. If the Ohio State-Michigan game wasn't on, I would have been in Crown Heights yesterday. I'm not scared. And I don't have to make an announcement that I'm there. Brooklyn, understand Brooklyn. We understand you love your borough. But understand Brooklyn. And I'm only telling you this because I fuck with y'all. There are other things outside of Brooklyn. The city kids don't get down like that. Those are Manhattan kids. Queens dudes don't get down like that. Bronx dudes, some of them get down like that, depending on what part of the Bronx you in. But that goddamn Brooklyn, woo, it's a whole nother animal. If you go to a party right now and say, where Brooklyn at? Motherfuckers will go crazy. They ain't even from Brooklyn. They was born in a Brooklyn hospital, so they think they from Brooklyn. Like Mello claims Brooklyn. Mello was in Brooklyn when he left Brooklyn when he was 2 years old. You ain't Brooklyn, nigga. Come on, stop playing. And then Brooklyn niggas, please be clear. The American government, the New York State government. So before you put that tattoo on your arm, Brooklyn, Brooklyn bred, Brooklyn this, Brooklyn that, understand. Them white folks, they slowly moving you out of your neighborhood. I'm watching it happen right there in Crown Heights. Before they wouldn't go past Eastern Parkway. White folks wouldn't go past Eastern Parkway. Right now, there's a new apartment development, one block away from my mother-in-law that's on Albany and Rutland. And them white folks are walking around there, walking their dogs. Going to the bodega. Right there, one block away from the goons. And comfortable with it. It's called gentrification. I'm going to take a video of it next time I'm out there. 1 block away. 1 block away. Brand new development full of white folks. Oh, why there's no black folks in there? You know why? Because they're pricing you out. So you go ahead and claim them Brooklyn streets that don't love you. They don't love you, them Brooklyn streets. Go claim them. I saw a kid with a tattoo of Brooklyn on his arm. Brooklyn don't want him there. Brooklyn trying to force him out. So please, people, my Brooklyn heads, don't get it twisted. It ain't sweet in Long Island. And the places you're more likely to go are just like Brooklyn. Amityville, Copiague, Wyandanch, Brentwood, CI, Bayshore, Gordon Heights, Bellport, Southampton Reservation. Just to name a few. Let me get on my football shit now. Sorry, I just had to get that off my chest. I feel better. Where my boy Gary at? Gary should be in here in about 5 minutes. We're gonna walk through these picks. Me and Gary gonna walk through these picks. Let me tell you something. My wife grew up on Albany and Rutland. Albany and Rutland. That's right. That's about 3 blocks away from Kings County Hospital. Right? When she wanted to go outside and play, they went outside the kitchen window and played on the roof. My wife was dying to get to Long Island. She went to Hofstra University, which happens to be a tree museum, by the way. Hofstra University, all these trees, all this fresh air. She could lay down in the grass and shit. There was no way she was going back to Brooklyn. So Brooklyn people, do me a favor. Stop. Come on. Let's talk on a people level. Because the Brooklyn streets don't love you. They don't love you. But yeah, we're going to talk about these picks. We're going to talk about these picks in a second. Soon as Gary gets on. Rodney Bond, what's up, baby? Soon as Gary gets on. Chris Ballard, Chris Cross Fader, one of the best DJs in America today. Now, I ain't say New York. I ain't say Atlanta. I said in the United States today. Chris Cross Fader, also known as Chris Ballard. I'm willing to put my money up. The boy is stupid. Don't get it fucked up. He's originally from Long Island. Originally from Long Island. Chris Cross Fader, a.k.a. Chris Ballard. I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. I didn't say, oh, he's the greatest DJ in New York. No. I said in America. Thank you, Rodney Bond. I saw your cousin last week. Thank you, Rodney Bond. And that's the other thing. Like, they try to diminish our championship. Like, oh, y'all won it in this league. Let me tell you something. It's hard to win in any league. And guess what? We put our top 5 teams against their top 5 teams. Guess what? Our top 5 teams will probably win. Watch your mouth. Show some respect. Be nice. Talk nice. Understand you're talking to somebody who's stupid. And you're talking to somebody who's stupid and comfortable in their stupidity. I am so comfortable. So comfortable in my stupidity. Gary Callis has entered the building. Picks. I don't know why Gary. Did Gary have a drink? You had a drink already?
Nah, I'm chilling. Just chilling right now.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to wonder why you late. Huh?
What's going on, fellas?
Oh, you
what's going on, ladies?
This morning. Oh,
Now I'm out here. In front of it. They don't open up to 11.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay. So let's go through these picks so you can eat.
Well, no, I was trying to wait till I get inside, but I realized I was already 4 minutes late, so I said let me do it from the car.
Okay, so here we go. You picked the Bears, the Cowboys, and the Saints, along with me and April. So let's start with
Yeah, I
game
cheated off
three.
my sheet.
Let's start with game three. The Big
All
Blue
right.
Dopes, the Giants versus the Sheagles. Who you got?
I got the Eagles. I mean, I'm not convinced the Giants is going to go on this massive winning streak that they talking about.
No,
But
it's
it's
not.
good that they got confidence.
Yeah, it's good they got confidence, but also they got these silly Giant fans believing the same shit.
Yeah, they definitely believe in that. I mean, listen, who am I to kill their dreams? If they want to believe, I mean, let them believe. Like I would, if I was them, I'd probably be doing the same thing. I remember them days where I overthunk it. Like that's what they doing right now. They thinking too hard. Instead of trying to get that first pick or that second pick, they want to win 8 games just to finish outside the playoffs.
They are not going to win
Real
8. They're only
smart.
going to win 5.
Yeah, because they getting destroyed next week. So, I mean, I feel bad for them. But I got the Eagles. I mean, Eagles has been the disappointment of the year. They are an example of a team who has not handled success well at all.
And they're
Like they
playing in Philadelphia.
Right. So, but the Eagles will win, but they haven't handled success well at all. So
Okay.
this is only because the Giants is that bad.
Okay. Glad you said it. Starglicio, Ronald Dancer was good. Mike Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike Kelly is a big Miami Dolphin fan. Oh, I can't wait till we get to that game. Stay around, Mike Kelly. Jaguars versus Bills. Do we need to talk about this? Oh.
Well, not really. Only thing we could talk about is that the Jags is now who we thought they were at the beginning of the year. All that big talk has not been backed up. I got Buffalo. I like Buffalo.
What?
Buffalo is like, as long as they got a quarterback, Buffalo is they are a good team, pretty good team.
Okay. I got the Eagles. April has the Eagles. You have the Eagles. I have the Jaguars. April has the Jaguars. You have Buffalo.
Yeah, Trey White.
Okay. Tina Neal Mason. Hello, darling. Dre Lazo, my guy, what's good? Seattle versus the Panthers.
This is a great matchup for both teams. It's a must win. If any of them think they're going to make the playoffs, this is a game they need. It's about who's going to want it the most. Carolina hasn't proved that they are hungry enough. I just don't want to bet against Russell Wilson, man. That guy is special, man. I got Seattle. Russell Wilson is special to me.
What am I going to teach you? When are you going to learn? When are you going to learn? Seattle is different outside of Seattle. It is not the same team. This game is being played in Carolina.
All right. So what April say? I trust April more than I trust you right now.
April says I say the Panthers. April says the Panthers.
All right. I got Seattle. we good. Good job, April, for listening to Noel. I think he convinced you that.
I ain't convinced her shit. Raiders versus Ravens.
Oh man, listen. If this young kid playing again, I got the Ravens. All top Ravens. Lamar Jackson opens up a little more, and he showed that he could pass. Snead is a reliable threat for them. I like him. Snead.
Of all the people, you gonna say Snead.
Willie Snead. Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
They got a backup running back that scored a couple of times last week. I don't know if he's good or that was just
Collins is questionable.
And I should have grabbed that backup running back.
Is good, but Collins is questionable today. But I don't give a damn. You can put me back there. They playing the Raiders.
Right. The has-been Raiders.
They playing the Raiders. Straight trash, a dumpster fire.
Right. Great call. So I'm assuming that both of y'all stayed away from the Raiders this week.
Hell yeah, stay away. They play in Baltimore in Baltimore.
In
They coming from
Baltimore.
Oakland to Eastern time with that slob
Right.
ass team. They gonna get smoked.
And it's cold.
And it's cold. Yeah.
Yeah. Ravens. That was easy.
Bucks versus Niners. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I gotta pee.
Hey, Shaq,
Talk to the people. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
All right.
Talk
I
to the
wanna
people. Tell them why.
I wanna say that the 49ers is gonna win this one. For some reason, the 49ers likes to come on late. Like their season's over. They don't care about their draft positioning. They like to win late, I guess, to give their team encouragement. I got 49ers winning. We got a couple of guys from up here that went down to the game. Fonny, few guys. They die hard fans. If my homeboy on right now, Bruce, he a die hard fan. I just wish they'd give up, but they won't. I got 49ers winning because the Bucks is just they all over the place.
Listen to me. I love you like cook food. Listen, I love you like cook food. You just going left to be going left. Listen, your boy Jameson Winston got way too much to prove. He got way too much to prove. He is trying to keep that job.
Okay.
There's no way he's going to let the Niners beat him up today.
The Niners defense is a lot better than people give credit to.
You're going to see Jameson Winston be very conscious of taking care of the football today.
I got the Niners with 3 interceptions.
Wow.
And two return for touchdowns. 49ers win.
Now, you heard about your boy Forrester. Earl Thomas brings up a good point.
Yeah. He got locked up with.
What up, champ? Roger Cooper, my guy. Roger Cooper, my guy. Oh,
yeah, I saw earlier.
First half of the show. I love
he got locked up real. He's not getting off on this one. I know that for a fact. They're gonna cut him.
Who?
Foster.
They have to cut him.
Yeah, he's not. He got away with one. He got away with one.
He got away with one, and he had a drug charge.
Right. So there's no more chances. Not in that organization. He might. What's your name? But
that dude is a jerk. That dude's a jerk.
Hey.
He's still in jail. He's O.J. Simpson. He's O.J. Simpson. He got off, and then he's going to commit another crime. He's stupid.
He might just be concussed. You got to think about it, you know.
So now,
you're not in your
now
right
we're going
name.
to use CTE as the reason he went upside his wife's head. No, he's been going upside women's head a long time.
Yeah, he has. He has.
Not the first time he went upside a woman's head. He's a sucker.
I mean, one thing about it, he's going to miss that paycheck. He's going to miss that paycheck when
Who
it's
ain't
gone.
going to miss that paycheck?
Man, he's going to miss it. He's going to miss that paycheck. That alone would make me like, I would have a buffer. Like,
Listen.
if my wife goes off on me, I'm running out the door because or I'm calling somebody.
Listen to me. If I ever had a chance to play sports today.
Right. In the NFL.
NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, whatever.
Right.
And I was making the money they making.
Right. And you know they had a no tolerance rule.
I am having all types of escorts.
Right.
I'm not marrying nothing until I retire.
Right.
I'm going to have escorts. I'm going to have about 3 that live with me.
Right.
Because 3 know 3 more.
Right.
3.
Oh, listen.
Now I'm up to 9.
Faking. That guy.
9 know 9 more. You understand
listen,
what I'm saying?
that guy Hugh Hefner knew something.
You damn
like,
right he knew something.
This guy knew something. Like he knew. He knew.
Damn right.
He knew.
Listen, You know what the beauty of an escort is? You're not paying for
Right.
them to have
Right.
sex. You're
Right.
paying for them to shut the hell up and get out.
Hello. Yeah.
That's what you're paying
Exactly.
for them for.
Right.
Get
Right.
out my house and shut your
Right.
damn mouth.
Right. Know your position.
Know your role.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen. Sometimes that's the smart money.
Kobe
Sometimes.
done messed around, got married, took a woman behind in Denver, ratted on Shaq, had to buy a 20-carat ring just to get his foot back in the goddamn house.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
a professional
And I think
athlete. There's no reason for you to have a girlfriend or a wife.
once you do something like that, though, I just think that they just, she's like one of those ones. I think she's smart. She's waiting to the right moment. And maybe she's trying to accrue 20 years and she's going to cash out.
like the first one lied on him.
Right.
The first one lied on him. So he's paying all types of lawyer fees. He's already losing
Right.
money.
Right.
He got
Right,
a
but
drug charge. Like, there's no
Right.
reason for you to leave the house today. Get you some virtual glasses and take pictures of your front lawn or something. There's no reason for you to leave the house. You should have a pool.
But what we did was we always big up Derek Jeter.
That's right.
This
You know why?
guy needs to have a class.
Yes, but Derek Jeter had a foyer, what do they call that shit? A front room, a foyer, whatever that. Marie, what do they call that room? She'll tell me. Okay, they call that a foyer, and he had a locker in that motherfucker. He had lockers in that motherfucker.
That's right.
Listen, Mariah Carey. He told the bitch who thinks she's the baddest bitch in the world, Mariah Carey, put your phone in the locker. You will not be eating this phone.
Right. There's
no
need for
pictures
it.
of Derek Jeter.
Right.
Nothing.
There's no need for it. Nothing. We didn't even know he had a life outside of baseball.
Derek Jeter is a legendary coxman.
Yeah, he's known to do his thing like
Some
with
of
the
the
ladies.
prettiest women in the world.
And nobody has ever brought any allegations his way.
You know why? Because baby girl's phone is locked up in the foyer.
Yeah, yeah, that's smart. That's smart.
He's a brilliant man.
Brilliant. He listen. I think he has set the trend.
What's that front room called to the house? A foyer? She said, yeah. He's a legendary.
Yeah, he set the trend.
Huh?
What's going on, Craig? You still upset?
Next, the Browns versus the Bengals.
Oh man, this Browns team is hard to predict. I know they last place. I know they, these guys, man, they can defend when they want to defend. And
the Bengals are the bad streak right now.
They're on a bad streak. I'm hearing something like AJ Green supposed to be coming back.
Supposed to be.
I don't know if he is or not. They are in Cincinnati.
Listen to what my man Earl Thomas said. Jeter bagged more than half of the Maxim Mag's top 25. Whoa!
Hey, Earl, you have officially taken Abdul Jabbar's position. We need you to stay around, and we need you to bring these fun facts every week. We need this. We need this. Thank you, Earl. Thank you.
That tells you Derek Jeter's a bad boy.
He's a bad man. He's a bad man. So, to go with my pick, I'm gonna go with the Browns on the upset.
Browns upset Bengals. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
They playing at Cincinnati.
I know, and I'm gonna go with the upset.
Okay, you'll be happy to hear. I took the Bengals. April took the Bengals. You took the Browns.
Thank you.
Pats or Jets. This is the nail in Todd Toilet Bowl's coffin. This is the nail in his coffin. He's done after today. What do you got?
What the injury front look like with the Jets? Um,
I don't think Donald's playing.
I got the Patriots. I got the Patriots. If Donald's not playing, then that's not even a game at this
Let
point.
me tell you, if Donald's playing, it's not even a game because the coach sucks.
All right, well, I got the Patriots. I don't know what to say about this game, but that I'm looking forward to the Patriots winning.
Okay. Cardinals versus Chargers.
I got the Chargers. Cardinals. You know who's been playing pretty well.
Wait,
He's
you said
finally
the Cardinals?
No, I said I got the Chargers.
Oh.
I said the Card. You know who's been playing well for the Cardinals the last few weeks. Their running back. He looked like he's
Johnson.
starting to get back. Johnson looks like he's getting back in stride.
Know what it is? They finally realized he could catch the goddamn ball.
Yeah, I thought he knew that. This is a new coach though, so he probably didn't know what he had.
That's one of his strengths.
That's it. That was what he did best when he was at the top before he got hurt. So definitely give me the Chargers, but I think their running back has a good game, and hopefully Kirk get a long touchdown.
They're finding new ways to get him the ball. Dog nuts
They
in
are.
the building.
They I like Rosen, by the way. I like Rosen.
I like Rosen.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see that he's not injured yet.
Right.
He
Especially with that
has a tendency
line.
to get injured.
They give him a couple of pieces. They could be formidable
And
in the next year or so.
He has a lot of moxie to him too. Like he
Right.
has that my shit don't stink attitude about him.
And you need that. You need that, especially in Arizona. Yeah, you need that. You love a quarterback like that.
Quarterback needs that.
Have you noticed, like, does he have like a quick release or anything?
No,
how is he not?
They realize this is where good coaching comes into play. This is where they realize they don't have much of an offensive line. So
they're getting it out quick.
The ball quicker, and we're going to get the ball to our best player.
Their running back.
Which is Johnson.
Okay. Right. Okay. I know they switched up some things. They looking a lot better. I mean, they looking like a team. I mean, they still
push the ball down the field, and they can't play like that.
Well, they really can't, especially when you don't have that Larry Fitzgerald is long in the tooth.
But they got that young kid. That young kid is tough.
Yeah, Kirk is tough, but they need an intermediate receiver that could work the best.
They got a tight end.
Yeah, they got a tight end that he's pretty good. Jones, I know you talk about.
Yeah,
but
Jones, Seal or something like that. Seal Jones.
Yeah, Seal. Yeah, he's mobile. Like, I mean, he gets out there.
He got some.
They just need another. They need another receiver that could work the intermediate routes, like that could cause a problem.
That's Fitzgerald.
Yeah, but he's like, nobody's scared of Fitzgerald because he runs a 4.9 now. Like, but he's a great route. Like the old Fitzgerald, and this team is probably. If you get a little bit of that old Fitzgerald, this team probably is contending.
I wouldn't say that. I mean,
because they got you still got to think they got a stud. They got a stud corner, and they got some pieces on defense.
But they got to protect the quarterback, and they don't do that.
Yeah, but like you said, with the way they switch up, who's checking Fitzgerald one-on-one if you got a nice little tight end and you got a receiver that could get deep, plus you got a running back. So that gives them something to work with.
Okay.
But they lose. You just gave them a whole segment.
The Chargers are going to be on that field pissed off after last week.
Yeah.
Chargers going to be pissed off. This might be a shutout.
Yeah, they not taking nobody else for granted ever this season.
This is going to be an ugly game for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I got you on that. Derwin James, they got players over there in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
definitely.
Steelers versus Broncos.
Oh, that's a great game.
No, it's
Steelers never played. Well, Steelers don't play good in Mile High. Um, like for some reason, Tebow, you remember, beat them some
yeah,
years back.
yeah.
They just, I don't know what it is. It must be that weather. I do think this a different Steelers team. They got a different bravado with them. Like they don't give up. You just tell they think they could win. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the Steelers and say that they're gonna beat the Broncos in Mile High.
James Conner. James Conner rushes for close to 200 yards today.
If I could get that, man, listen, life would be so much better.
So you taking
I
the
am.
Steelers?
I'm taking the Steelers. I'm taking the Steelers. I mean, they made me believers. That
Let me tell
win
you
last
something.
week did it for me.
The combination of the Pittsburgh offensive line versus Denver's defensive line against the run is a long day for Denver. James Conner. Remember what I told you now. 200, I'm not going to say rushing. 200 total yards, total all-purpose yards.
Okay. As long as they get that and it gets like 3 touchdowns, man, life will be great.
Okay. Dolphins. I hope Mike Kelly is still here. Dolphins versus the Colts. Mike Kelly, where you at?
Is he where Earl Thomas at with the fun facts?
Earl Thomas is still here.
All right. Well, Earl, if anybody looks or kind of feels Marino like, it's Andrew Luck to me. And this is one for this is gonna be a classic game. I got Luck winning this one. I'm not betting against Luck, maybe not ever the rest of the season, but we'll see. But I got Luck winning. Luck is gonna put on a show.
Okay, let's go back for a second. We all had the Pats. We all had the Chargers. We all had the Steelers. We all got the Colts. Let me tell you something. Andrew Luck is going to put a goddamn show on today. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I could feel it.
His
feel it.
confidence level after coming from this injury is through the roof right now.
Yeah.
It's through the roof. And they playing in Indianapolis.
Right.
And the Dolphins
They got
think they're gonna go into that building.
Pittsburgh, Craig. They got something to play for too. That means a lot too. Like they got something to play for. Like it's not like that the season is over and he just putting up stats just to be putting up stats. He are actually close to a point where they could probably pull his division out.
Don't go crazy.
Well, I'm just saying this is a chance. It's a chance. Yeah, Texas balling too, but it's a chance. He got a chance. They about a game or two back, so that's not bad. That's not bad for that team.
Okay.
Maybe they draft somebody. One thing about it. Let me say one thing. That guy Quentin Nelson.
My goodness! Did you see him annihilate? I think it was the Texans. He annihilated the Texas running back, linebacker on a trap play.
Listen.
Oh, the dude disintegrated. This dude, Quentin Nelson, is the real deal.
Real deal, man.
He's everything Andrew Luck wanted.
Right. I wanted this guy so bad. Like, I would have loved him over Roquan, but I'm glad we got Roquan. It worked out. But this guy's the truth. And he is showing up every week. They got a line in Indianapolis.
He is a nasty son of a bitch.
Yes.
I love nasty ass old linemen. Like I love those dudes. They have a little edge to them. They do dirty shit.
Right.
They ain't helping you up. I love that in an old lineman.
Right.
Love it in an old lineman.
He looks like he's been here before. Like that's what like This guy is just like 21, 22, and he got more years to play, and he already playing like a veteran.
Here comes.
Like,
I'm glad you're here to see this. Here comes Craig with his little silly conspiracy theories. You know why? Because the league is set up for a Luck Roethlisberger showdown for a wild card game. Let me explain something to you, Craig.
a wild card.
Yes. Pittsburgh may not be playing for the wild card.
Yeah, they playing for a bye. What are you talking about, Craig?
Like, what is he talking about?
Yeah,
the Steelers game this week has already been predetermined. This is when you leave. This is the shit I got to put up with Craig.
Hey, Craig, stop it, Craig. Y'all the one that need to be worried about playing Andrew Luck, because y'all gonna see him again in the wild card round.
Don't let Kansas City have to play Andrew Luck.
Oh yeah, they already know. They are
game.
Listen, they scared already. You know they don't want to see Andrew Luck in them playoffs. They definitely don't want to see him.
Hold on. Earl Thomas said, "Come on, Epps. I know you complain about an edgy old lineman. Now listen, Earl, I'm playing against you. You damn right I'm going to complain about an edgy old lineman."
Right.
Earl Thomas plays against me. Earl Thomas runs a team called the New York Bandits. I don't know if they're the Bronx or I think they're New York Bandits, right? He had an old lineman that was a straight animal scumbag. Yo, he would have people on the ground. He was giving them all the business on the ground. He tried to hit somebody in the nuts. He was wilding, but he's playing against me. You damn right I'm going to complain. If he's playing for
you need your
me,
calls.
If he's playing for me, I'd rather have to reel him in than to push him to do more.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
You need that guy. You need Nelson. More Nelsons in the world than some of these other guys, than Flowers. Like we need more Nelson and less Flowers.
Less Flowers. Yes. Yeah. More Nelson and less Flowers. That's what,
we don't.
They gotta listen to me. They got a sound clip of Quentin Nelson pulling to go trap the linebacker in the Texas game. That motherfucker eyes him up. As soon as he eyes him up, that bitch is screaming all the way to contact. He looks at him. He goes, "Ha! Bang!" It was some boy type shit.
I'm gonna go find it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go find it.
Yeah.
Hey, Craig, New England plays Pittsburgh. There's no way New England beats Pittsburgh.
Thank you. New England ain't guaranteed no bye. They're not guaranteed a bye.
Right. And then Kansas City not needed, so I don't know why you keep putting Kansas City up there. they on that downward spiral. The tape's been put out now.
What do we tell you? What do we tell you about Kansas City?
Go ahead.
It gets cold. Now we got to see what this offense is really about. And this is when Andy Reid starts to shit the bed.
All right, to add on to that, the worst thing that could have happened to y'all was a fucking highlight film of ways that they can get scores on y'all. You think that is good that y'all scored 54-51? That's a bonus tape for defensive coordinators to show an offensive-minded coaches that's going to look at that tape and break down y'all whole defense and see what the Rams did, and they're going to look through their plays, and they're going to factor in what they could do to y'all based on what they do. And watch what happens. This is when y'all go downhill.
Craig don't understand that.
It's about to go downhill now. That's the worst thing you could have had happen. That's the worst.
You have to show all your plays.
You had to bring out the whole repertoire just to keep up, and y'all still lost. Like that, was it worth it? Was it even worth it?
How about playing some goddamn defense? Kansas City.
Learn how to play defense.
Play some defense, Kansas City. Stop talking that shit, Craig. Kansas City and Pittsburgh's losing today? Pittsburgh's losing to the Broncos? Okay. How much you want to bet, Craig? I keep telling you
No,
fools
Rams
that
D wasn't
Mahomes played
100.
week 17 last year in Denver in the cold. Rams defense
Earl,
wasn't 100%. Earl Thomas is talking straight facts.
yeah, but they haven't been for a few weeks.
Yeah, yeah, that's
They've
true.
been finding ways to win. My whole thing is that they
Is that
gave
game
up.
different if Talib plays?
Right. Now Chiefs gives up 54 points though. Like you cannot be talking about you got a bye and you giving up 54 points.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If Talib plays, is that game different?
It's a little different. Yeah, I believe so because some of them passes that they threw would have probably been picked. He's 6'2". He's 6'2", very smart. I
And a
mean,
dog.
these are just
And
and
a
a
dog.
dog. And a dog. So I mean, I wouldn't get too hyped, Craig. I'm just trying to give you
Yeah, Craig,
what's about to happen.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When Craig comes to this crash landing, it's going to be ugly. And we need to have all this shit documented. Craig gonna
Right.
go on his racist rants, everything. It's gonna be ugly when this thing crash, it's gonna be ugly. I'm telling you what I know about him. This is gonna be must watch, not just sports by no laps. With this shit crash. Matter of fact, we might have a special show as soon as it happens. As soon as the crash happens, we might have to get Craig on.
Well, listen, he probably don't answer. Like, he just seemed like the type that he'll run.
No, we played D in that game. You hear him? They scored.
Yeah.
The Rams scored 54 points. He says they played D in that game. There was defensive plays. Okay, they had two. Let's give Craig a math lesson. Listen to me, Gary. Let's give Craig a math lesson. The Kansas City Chiefs scored twice on defense, right? They gave up 54 points, right? So let's take away, let's do 14 subtract 50, 54 subtract 14.
That's
what does that give you?
40 points.
The defense still gave up 40 points. They still gave up 40 points. Stop talking to me about your defense.
Hey, Craig, I apologize. Tune in on 2 weeks from now, Sunday night. We play the Rams. Let's see what's good. Let's see what's good. Let's see the difference. Let's see the difference.
Packers versus Vikings.
Vikings all day.
You hate Aaron Rodgers.
Listen, there's no need to even debate this. There's no need to talk about this. Them Vikings are mad. They nasty. They might listen. They might do a part 2 on Aaron Rodgers. Them guys do not care in Minnesota. I got the Vikings winning.
Oh, your hate for Aaron Rodgers is just knows no depths. I mean,
hey, listen, I've been consistent all year with this. Packers is second to last in the division. Like I said, they will be. But, you know, it is what it is.
Okay.
One day you'll give me a little credit.
Oh, so LA was the only team that played D. We just said nobody played defense, Craig. Nobody.
None of them, except your boy.
All
your
you
boy.
hear is Kansas City. That's all he hears. We told him nobody played defense.
Only person that played defense that day was Aaron Donald.
That's it.
And that's that.
He was
that
by
was
himself.
By himself out there. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Sue, man. I mean, this guy was once.
Hold on. Earl Thomas said, you can't trust nobody that puts ketchup on steak. In Kansas City, the land of the barbecue.
Wow.
Now, Earl Thomas, sometimes, not all the times, sometimes I will put ketchup on steak. Not a lot. Just a little drizzle.
Listen, I got too many vices to be eating steak. So I don't eat steak. I don't need that clogged up in my system.
Oh,
so
shame on
I don't
you.
know what y'all talk about. Yeah.
Shame on you.
I drank too much cheap liquor, too much cheap beer to be eating steak to go with it.
At least
like,
we can't.
We can't have that. Listen, I pick one vice
Listen. Again, when you leave, this is the stupidity I get from Craig. Listen to this. We sacked him
We
5 times, had 2 forced fumbles, and interceptions. They sacked us 3 times, had a forced fumble and interceptions that went for TDs. Craig, what does that tell you? That the defense was irrelevant. No matter what the
Right.
defense did, the offense was still going to gash them for another 50 goddamn points. It doesn't matter. There was no defense being played in this game.
I agree. And I mean, this is one of those games that, like I said, teams that's in playoff hunt,
Not a
teams
good cut,
that's
Earl.
on the schedule, that's just not something that you want on the tape, the highlight reel. Like, not this late in the season. You do not want that kind of game. I
And Craig don't
apologize.
understand that, unfortunately.
Yeah, he'll get it. He'll learn when he starts seeing some of the stuff that y'all running and it's not working no more. That's because y'all put that on tape. That's
They
y'all
let
fault.
Tyreek Hill run all over the damn field by himself.
Yeah, by himself.
Not open, wide open. Not open, but wide open. How you let Tyreek Hill just run all over the damn field?
Yeah, good team's gonna stop that though.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're not gonna. I think right now you're getting a lot of teams that they happy that the Chiefs are going to the well too. They not hiding nothing. They not winning. They're hiding. They'll win. They bringing out their whole arsenal to get these wins now
To get
as of
one
late.
game.
To get one game, and they, right now they need to be just, trying to save something for the playoffs, trying to save some plays, practice some new plays or something. Run some offenses that ain't been ran that you want to try out and see what it looks, just to get it on film for later.
Craig, that defense was present on both sides. What fucking game was he watching?
I have no idea.
What game was he watching that he talking about the defense was present? Lord have mercy. Hill was standing by the coach. They thought he wasn't even on the field. I mean, it's ridiculous. Nobody has stopped Hill yet. Yes, they did. New England stopped him.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Titans versus Texans.
The Texans. That goes without question. Texas is just the better team. Titans is good. They had a good 2-week run. But Texans win this one.
Listen, this game's on Monday night.
Right.
Your boy JJ Watt gonna show his ass.
Yeah, he want to be seen. He got to be seen.
The only way the Titans win this game is if Derrick Henry shows up.
Right. And you know what? To give them credit, I think they finally figuring out how to use Henry. Yeah. And he has been showing up on in the end zone and in the game. So finally they figured it out.
Shit. Look at what Craig just said. I guarantee you we're putting a 40 burger on Chicago.
Well, you talking about hypotheticals. The only way you could know that you could put a 40 on us is if you make it to the Super Bowl with us. That's number one. Number two, you got to live vicariously through the Rams. So when you see the Rams put up 15, 20 points, then you're going to see the difference in the defense. All right? We got a lot better defense than y'all. Craig. Chill out.
I can't wait. We're going to have Craig come on. We're going to have Craig come on, too. We're going to have Craig come on that week.
Let him commentate the live Bear broadcast. Let them see. They got this new feature where you can do a watch and play in, and you can see the game. Let them commentate.
Okay.
Let them commentate that day.
Okay.
Now, we play
Earl brings up a very interesting point. He says the Texans are winning for their owner. I don't know about that, especially after his last comments. You think that is going to be a highly emotional game for the Texans because their owner just passed last night?
Oh, their owner passed?
Yes. McNair died, 80 years old.
Wow.
So
You
do
could
you
tell
think,
I'm out the loop.
huh?
I said I'm out the loop. I
Okay.
didn't
So now that you know that their owner died, do you see the Houston Texans being highly emotional because he died?
not really, because
Yeah,
I mean
that's what I'm saying.
I have heard him say some crazy things about his team, like to his end of his life.
Remember,
Um,
he's the one who said, "Don't let uh,
the prisoners run the asylum
yes,
or something like that. Yeah,
yeah, something along those lines."
yeah, yeah, something along those lines. So I mean, he just was, when they get up in that age, you got to start thinking about delirium and like dementia and just different things of that nature. So I mean, they probably all brush it in. You know who gets the most credit that don't get credit enough for me is Bill. What's his name? What's it? Not Bill Bradley, but Bill. What's the coach for
Belichick.
the Texans? No,
Oh, Bill
for the
O'Brien.
Texans.
Bill
Bill
O'Brien.
O'Brien. That guy has kept that team focused and together. Like they could have all fell apart with all the injuries. There's different things even like the hurricane. There's different things they went through. Them guys just has remained
They was
focused.
calling
They
for his job earlier this year.
they was calling for his job, and
They was calling
he
for his job
quietly
earlier
put
this year.
together.
And next thing you
And if
know, they done won 7 in a row.
they playing for anybody, it gotta be for him. It gotta be for Bill O'Brien. That's who they probably playing for because they got it together. They got it together. So
Earl Thomas
I
brings up
got
a good point.
Texans.
He said he forgot about that. The older you get, the more truth you say. That's a stone
Right.
cold fact. My
Um,
96-year-old grandmother is still alive. And boy, did she talk that shit.
yeah, because listen, at that point it's like what else? What do you got? What do you got to lose?
Look at Craig.
Like it's some truth.
Again, look at Craig. He almost got fired. We acknowledge he almost got fired. It is very
Right.
impressive to know your job is on the line and then all of a sudden reel off 7 wins in a row. That's impressive.
Right. That's very impressive. And then on top of that, is no whispering, is no bickering in the media, is none of that. When you got a coach that can hold a team down like that, that says that he still has the locker room. Is nobody
Yes.
saying anything.
Yes.
Nobody is no secret reports, no nothing.
Yes.
Like none of that. Like you ain't seeing nothing leaked.
And
That
that
means that
team
the
is
locker room.
decimated in the secondary. They're decimated
Right.
injuries in the secondary. He's holding that
Right.
team together. And you were 100% right when you say that's when it becomes easy for the locker room to fall apart.
Right. You
And
see it in
he's keeping all
Jacksonville.
that together.
Together. Not one whisper, not one. And they got personalities over there.
You know what he's
Like they
doing
got
also?
what?
He's making that offense where Watson is taking less contact. Watch him play now.
Right.
I watched him play
Right.
against the Cowboys earlier this year. They've beaten the shit out of him. The last 2
Right.
games, he must have cut his contact down to half.
Right.
He's not
And that's a
calling
good
quarterback
thing.
runs as much. He's trusting
Right.
his arm. Although Watson is highly inaccurate. That's the one thing about him. But he's one of those guys, he could be inaccurate all day. Once the money's on the table, the dude is a
Right.
winner. I've always
And that's
said
it.
that about him. He's a
And
winner
that's
at
what
the end of the day.
this is what we get away from sometimes. Sometimes we get away from that sometimes, like because we so stat oriented. We want
Yes.
the perfect this and that.
Yes.
Sometimes it just doesn't. Long as they win that big game or they act just like an Eli sometimes.
That's
Like
all that matters.
you don't know who. Like you want to win the big game. This guy will win the big game for you. Period. He's not going to shrink.
It's not going to be pretty all the time either.
It don't have to be because it's just not who he is. He's a winner. He's not a perfect. He don't want to be a perfect quarterback.
And that's
He's going
why
to make the
Jets
necessary
took his
throws.
ass. Although I'm happy with Jamal Adams, I am happy with Jamal Adams as a Jets fan. But they should have took his ass. They should have took Watson.
Right, like because it'd have been it'd have been good for y'all. But I mean, I just think, more than anything, this is one of those situations. It's just a perfect marriage.
It,
Like this coach and this quarterback is just a union. Like
it,
they are meant to be together.
and then sprinkling some DeAndre.
Oh yes, yes. You already know DeAndre. If he ain't the best receiver in the league, he's 1A, 1B.
Oh, he's top 3.
Without a doubt, he has an argument for at anything you want to debate. He's there in that argument.
You sprinkle up you sprinkle in some DeAndre, and you got a lot of offense. Give him a running back. Give him a running back, and they off the races. You give the running back, it could be ugly.
It would have been kind of nice, and I don't know what you thought about. You remember the guy that he had a good run with them when they had the other coach that went to Denver. What was his name? The running back.
You talking about the kid from Tennessee?
Yeah, I wonder what he would. Right, what he would have looked like a healthier him with this team. Do you think that he helps?
He would have been a monster with this team.
That would have been the perfect
he smoke
player.
Weed too, so you gotta be careful with this.
Yeah. He was what's the dude from Williams? Ricky Williams in the.
No, he was. That's not Ricky Williams.
No, I said he was doing the Ricky Williams. Yeah, I'm talking about he was Ricky Williams in the up.
Oh,
but
yes,
his name was something.
Williams like. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, like they all was into that type of treatment and stuff. Y'all
gonna see a Big
I forgot his name though.
Luck showdown duel in the playoffs. This is Craig. Then you will see the Pats beat the Steelers. I don't know if you've watched the Patriots lately, Craig. I don't know if you watched the Patriots lately. The Patriots can be had. The Patriots are slow. They can be had by anybody.
I agree. I mean, like they got more turmoil than they're used to. They just don't get along in New England right now. But they holding it together. Like they got champion spirit.
Yes,
like
that's where they're better than the Eagles all day.
All day, like
all day. The Eagles got their little championship and they forgot how to play football.
Oh, they forgot. They don't have no technique. Nobody's working hard no more. They're not playing for each other.
That Tom Brady, he ain't letting you forget. That shit's over with. Let's move on.
Right. And that's the respectable part that you like of Brady. Like he's always competing. I know that Bill Belichick wants him out because he's ready to start this rebuilding phase, and he knows that time is of the essence.
And that's why they got rid of Garoppolo.
They got rid of Garoppolo to buy him a little more time.
Getting ready to get rid of Brady.
Oh, he was about to do that. You could see it. The writing was on the wall.
He was about to put his ass out.
Yeah, and he would have made that decision too.
And that would have been a great smart move. That would have been a great forward-thinking move.
And that's what the reason you like a Belichick is because he done seen it all, done it all, and he not afraid to make the big decision. He'll make that decision.
He's kind of heartless with that shit, but
he's heartless as hell. He's heartless as hell, man. Like
that guy. No heart.
Listen, no heart at all. Like, I mean, you got to give him credit, though, man. I mean, in order to be one of the best or the best, you have to be that. You got to have something. Then you got to have that killer instinct. Some or anything remotely close to it.
Yep.
Like he don't care about his. He has no love for his players. He got rid of some.
No, he got love for his players, but he understands the system. Nobody's bigger than the team. He understands that concept. Nobody is bigger than the team.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, he has won with no receivers, man. Like consistently.
He's won with no receivers. He's won with no running backs.
Right.
He's won with. Look at that secondary he took to the Super Bowl last year.
Right.
He put Malcolm
Right.
Butler's ass on the bench.
On the bench, he let it be known. He
God,
let it be known.
that bitch is
Yeah.
office, boy.
Yeah.
That
He
motherfucker, you
definitely
better bring your ass to practice. You better be drug free. You better be on time. You better be awake during meetings. Because that motherfucker don't play, boy.
You know, like he realized that Malcolm Butler had become like one of those superstarish, divish cornerbacks, and he just wasn't gonna put up with it. You know,
But
you became
go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no. I'm just saying he don't like those real big attitudes.
But
Like
guess
he
what?
don't like that.
Guess what? He knows what these new generation kids are. They want a whole lot of something for doing absolutely nothing. You ain't
Right.
doing that in New England.
Right.
There's
Right.
only one dude, two dudes they cater to. Number 12 and Gronk. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. The rest of y'all
Yeah.
are peons.
Yeah.
And you know
Yeah.
what? That Aaron Hernandez incident made it even more solid for him.
Right. Now, one thing I like too, he got Cordero Patterson as like a running back now.
Cordell Patterson playing running back. He
Yeah.
just takes people in and plug them in.
Yeah, he just like, okay, we missing a running back. You hurt. We're not gonna go sign nobody. We're just gonna just throw you back there. You got agility. You could
You know what else
make
he does?
a read.
He's a great manipulator of the salary cap.
Right. Right.
A great manipulator. He's very smart. Dude, listen, I can't stand him, but I gotta give him credit when credit's due.
Right. I agree. Malcolm Butler was the worst statistically. The worst. All right, let me skip that. That's what's messing me up. Malcolm Butler was the. Hold on,
Statistically,
Malcolm Butler was statistically the worst cornerback at one time this year. Yeah, he was.
and that's a
He
fact.
was. I mean, you're not saying that. Listen, Earl, I've been appreciating you. Like this is we had a guy, I think he went Philadelphia on us. Like he got famous and I mean he disappeared, but Earl, you as a genius.
Earl is a
He
good
had
man,
you.
Gary.
I
Earl is a
like
very good
Earl.
man. I fucks with
I
Earl
like
all day.
Earl. Now
Earl
you
don't
okay,
like some
Earl?
of
I
my
just picked him.
sometimes.
I'm
He don't
just
like some
picking
of my
I'm just
antics
picking
sometimes,
Earl.
and I'm aware of that.
I'm picking Earl. I know what you were saying. I just was making little jokes. You know, I try to reverse the roles, even though Noel's the comedian. I try to give away I try to throw a joke in there
Nah,
once in a while.
you a funny motherfucker. That southern
Hey,
drawl, talk slow as shit, then you be drunk as shit.
yeah, I listen. The mostly I'm mostly if you see me drunk is because like the game that drove me crazy, or like I got like overexcited about something and I drunk a little more than I knew, you know. So
Okay,
you know,
so
cause like
today y'all have the IC bar day, right?
I see Sundays. Yeah,
IC
like I gotta
Sunday.
get in here now. Matter of fact, this phone had charged up. That's what another reason, like because I gotta use this phone because the iPhone don't work good for some reason with the thing. But I'm gonna go in here and see what the drink of the day, at least to give y'all that. See what the drink of the day is, and that's what I'm gonna be drinking.
Okay,
Hold on one
yeah,
second.
let us know what the drink of the day is. Last week it was Coronas, right?
It was Corona. Let me go ahead and
You had
see. I'm hoping
6 Coronas in the ice bucket, right?
in the bucket. I'm hoping. I'm praying that it's Stella Ortiz this week because I'm feeling uppity and bougie.
Right.
So I really do need a Stella in my life, but we'll see. Let me go see right now.
Let's go see. Everybody.
Like man, this is. I gotta let you see the outside. Like,
Everybody, this is Gary letting us know what the beer special is in IC Sundays.
I gotta show you the outside real quick. Hold on.
They down in Richmond, Virginia. Ain't much to do. So they get together. Look at
Ain't
this.
nothing to do.
That
Like
looked like
this
a
is the
goddamn
outside.
supermarket, not a bar.
But bruh, like what it is attached to a major bingo hall. So, like you could I keep telling you, man, listen, this shit is amazing, man. You get everything you if you wanna go gamble, man, you gotta come here, man. You get sports and all right, so I'm going ahead and see what the special is real quick.
It's attached to a
My
major
boy,
bingo.
my
I never
boy
heard
Spawn is.
major and bingo hall in the same sentence.
Oh
ever.
man, that shit is amazing, man. Listen, you can't beat that concept. I'm telling you, like this is the outside. Like it's TVs everywhere. Like this walking in,
So
like you know, it's TV. So let me see what the drink special is.
he's praying that it's Stella or
Hey, what's the drink special for today? Hey, what's the drink special? She is so evil. Heineken's today.
oh,
Heineken's the
that's a
drink
good
special.
day.
That's a good day. I'll probably be passed out. Like I'm.
So what you
Yeah,
get?
we
You
should.
get a 6-pack of Heineken in an ice
Yeah,
bucket for how much?
yeah. $2 a bill.
$2. You getting
$2 a
$2
bill for.
Heinekens, boy. $2 Heinekens. You better drink up, boy. Okay, I'm gonna let him go. Gary, you have a great day, bro. I'll be in touch with you later. That's Gary Callis, man. Gary is funny as shit. He's straight Virginia all day. Funny little motherfucker. The accent is funny as shit to me. Knows his football. Good guy. I fucks with him. Earl Thomas, thank you for the fun facts. Christian. Craig Stewart, thank you for your silliness. Christian Ramsey was good. Don't forget, Long Island Red Devils, EFA 2018 EFA champs. Don't forget, this week, oh no, next week. Next week. Next week, we find out what's going on with my son. He's all county, all league, Breakfast of Champions winner. He's currently working out. Okay. Don't forget www.busaimove.com, www.busamove. That is a party bus for kids. And don't forget www.ssaunders at icghome.com. If you're looking to get your finances worked out, you're looking to get a mortgage, you go to intercontinentalcapitalgroup.com. That's my time. I'm also going to get ready for some football. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your viewership. Everybody, have a great, great, great Sunday. Now I got to go into this New York City football room and go talk to these guys. And my patience may not be very good, so it might be a short one. Otherwise, see you guys later. Peace. See you guys next Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Peace.